What happened to Jack that day? If it had happened to you, what would you have done? 12-year-old Jack had never imagined that his favorite festival, Holi, would turn into such a nightmare. Jack lived in an orphanage. Just a few days before Holi, a family came and adopted him. When they brought Jack to their home, he paused at the entrance. His attention drifted toward the garden beside the house. For a moment, he felt something strange there. But before he could think further, his new mother called him inside. The family took very good care of Jack. Everyone loved him deeply, especially his grandmother. She adored him the most. However, there was something unusual about the house. Jack was free to roam anywhere inside, but he was strictly forbidden from going to the second floor. He often found himself staring up at it. Whenever he tried to climb the stairs, his grandmother would immediately stop him. One night before Holi, as Jack was heading to his room, he suddenly stopped near the staircase and looked up at the second floor. Everyone in the house was asleep. Quietly, he decided to go upstairs. On the second floor, there was only one room. Its door was locked with a bright red padlock. As Jack tried to break the lock, someone knocked from inside the room. Knock, knock. What he saw next made his blood run cold. A boy was standing right beside him. The boy's skin was blue, and his eyes were completely white. He stared at Jack and screamed loudly, then suddenly entered Jack's body. Jack fell to the floor, writhing in pain. His body twisted unnaturally, and he began having violent seizures. Hearing the noise, his parents rushed upstairs. They carried him. The next morning was Holi, but Jack was burning with a high fever. His grandmother prepared herbal medicine and entered his room. As soon as she stepped inside, Jack suddenly opened his eyes. He stared at her and began screaming. His face slowly turned blue. His eyes became completely white. Terrified, his grandmother ran toward the second floor. When she reached the locked room, she froze in shock. The door was wide open. Jack followed her upstairs, making strange, disturbing sounds. Hearing the chaos, his parents rushed up too. What they saw left them speechless. Jack was lying on the floor, convulsing, and beside him, his grandmother lay dead. They couldn't understand what had happened on the second floor. After some time, when Jack regained consciousness, he told them the truth. From the very first day he arrived at the house, he had been seeing a child's spirit. He first saw him in the garden. Later, the spirit would appear on the second floor, repeatedly calling Jack to come and play. The previous night, the spirit had entered his body to speak. The spirit told him that his grandmother worshipped dark forces. Years ago, on the day of Holi, she had sacrificed the child. Now, the spirit had returned to take revenge through Jack. Jack's parents were horrified because the child Jack described was none other than their first son, who had mysteriously disappeared on Holi 5 years ago. After that terrifying revelation, they performed rituals in the house for their first son's soul. Soon after, they left the house forever, taking Jack far away. But even today, Jack has never been able to forget that horrifying Holi.